So for this mobility session, lower mobility session, I want you to come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that means to you, to your mat, and we're going to take a few rounds of breaths here. In through your nose and out through your nose as well. Feel that warmth on the back of your throat happening in and out. As you keep breathing at your own pace, start gently moving your neck side to side, possibly maybe have a circle back. And forward too. Now maybe keep your leg tilted to your head tilted to your right, and bring your right hand and gently press your head towards your shoulder. And towards the other side, left, bring your left hand over and gently press. Now bring both hands behind your head and gently bring your chin to your chest. And your thumbs under your chin and gently lift your chin and gaze towards the ceiling. Great. Let's do a few shoulder circles. Just as you breathe in, lift your shoulders, and as you breathe out, slide your scapulars down your back. Maybe one more in and out. Great. Sit down with your legs nicely stretched out. Place your hands at either side and gently lower yourself onto the mat. Again, if you're not familiar, just make sure the most important thing here is that we are keeping that back pressed against the floor. So there is that pressing action. So there's no gap. If there is a gap, just bring your heels towards your sit bones. Okay, we are going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're going to bring both legs up. Again, have that moment to check that your back is not arching here, but pressing, actively pressing against the mat. We are going to breathe in here. And as we breathe out, we are going to flex our feet and open our legs, really engaging here and really extending our inner thighs. We're going to breathe in close and out. Flex, press, turn and lower. Really use your muscles to keep pushing. So when you've gone to that comfortable point, now press and engage. Okay? Breathe in, lift, point, and out. Slightly turn out and lower your legs slowly towards the ground. And when you feel that you can go any further, engage here and try to fight for a bit more. Breathe in here and out, open, turn and lower. Now you may find that this is not challenging enough. You can always lower your legs a little bit. Breathe in here, out, and it's a bit of a circle opening and lowering at the same time. Breathe in to close, making sure that there's no gap. And out, turn out, and go. Breathe in, close, and out, flex, turn out, and lower. Really engage there to try to pull a bit more. Breathe in here. And last one, turn out, flex, and lower your legs. Now really engage. And breathe in, close, point, out, lower your leg. So for the next exercise, we're going to keep the same sort of setup, okay? Lying on our back, that pressing action going on, arms to the side, palms on the ground. Great, so extend your right leg, have a feeling here, feel how your back is still pressing. If you're finding this really easy, simply bring your heel a bit further from your sit bones. Great. So we're going to breathe in here, lifting our leg. And as we breathe out, we're going to flex our foot and try to bring that leg closer to us. To do that, we are really going to press that back against the mat, engage our quads by lifting our kneecaps slightly and engage the hip flexor. Great. Then we are going to really go for it, embracing that stretch. We are going to breathe in, point back here, and breathe out, flex and lower. And I'll do that again, all right? Breathe in, up, stay. Flex as you breathe out and try to bring that leg closer, really engaging. I'm shaking. Breathe in here and out. Press your back. Great work. Breathe in, lift. Out, flex and bring it closer. Embrace those shakes. Breathe in, come back to the vertical. And out, lower. Breathe in, lift. And now out, flex your foot and really engage. I know it's hard, keep going, really nice, really nice. Look at the shake of my leg. Breathe in, point, and out, press that back and lower. Now, one last rep on this side. Breathe in, lift. Really engage that quad, okay? Ready? Breathe out, flex, and try to bring it closer. Don't use this leg, okay? Just engage this side, the hip flexor. Look at the shakes. Great job. Breathe in, point, and out, lower. Wow, that is a hard one. Well done. Let's go on the other side, okay? Again. Pressing that back, beautiful, arms extended, palms on the floor. Breathe in, lift to the vertical. Out, flex, belly button in. Really engage the quad, hip flexor, and embrace that stretch in your hamstrings. Breathe in, come back. And out, lower, press your back. Breathe in, lift. Out, flex, engage and really pull towards your face. Remember, this leg is just there. I'm not pressing through that heel. Breathe in, point back to vertical, and out, flex and lower. Keep pressing that back. Breathe in, lift. And out. Ready? Deeper engagement there. Squeeze towards the midline, your inner thighs, your quads really tight. Hip flexors there. Breathe in, back to the vertical, and out. Lower. Beautiful. Breathe in, lift. Out. Look at those shakes. Breathe in, back to the vertical, and out. Lower. Keep pressing that back. We are almost there. One more. Breathe in, lift. And ready. Super engagement of your quads, hip flexors, really squeezing your pelvic floor. Try to bring that leg closer to your face. Look at the shakes, look at the shakes. Breathe in back to the vertical and out. Flex and lower. Wow. Well done. It really doesn't matter how many reps you can do. Keep a journal and make sure that the next day, one more. Or the next week, one more. Just work on that building up. So for our next exercise, we're going to get some frog legs here. So join the sole of your feet, not the palm of your feet, the sole of your feet. And what I want you to do, before we do anything else, press your back as always. Great. And now engage your outer hips here, your pelvic floor muscles really tight, and your knees pulling towards the ground so you can feel that stretch going on there. Great. You may be just here, and that is fine. Just breathe in, and as you breathe out, engage your core and pull your knees a bit harder using your outer hip muscles. Now, if this is not challenging or you feel that you can add a bit of core work to it, this is a great opportunity to cross your arms, hand to shoulder to opposite shoulder. Breathe in here. And as you breathe out and maintaining that level of engagement here, lift your upper body. Keep that level of engagement. Don't let them close. Breathe in lower, pressing your back. And out. Breathe in lower. Remember, check with your engagement here. Out, lift. Breathe in lower. And out, lift. Great work, okay? Close your legs, nice stretch. Oh, feels nice. Put your hands at either side and help yourself up. We're going to be working a little bit on our sides today. So, you can choose to do this exercise on your forearm. So your leg setup is going to be here. You've got your top leg slightly to the front and your bottom leg straight. This is just to help you balance. So what we are going to do is breathing in here, really making sure that your shoulders are in line. Don't let them collapse. And we're going to breathe out, trying to get a hip lift. Great. Now, breathe in lower. Watch your shoulder and your neck. And out, lift. Breathe in lower. And out, lift. It might be the case that you want to challenge yourself a bit further. Extend the elbow. Reset your legs, same position, but just a bit longer. We're going to breathe in here, and as we breathe out, we're going to lift. Breathe in lower. Watch your line, and out, lift. Breathe in lower. You may want to micro bend your elbow as you go down to avoid having your shoulder right by your ear. Breathe in here. And out. Engage belly button, pulling in, and really long. Up, lift. Breathe in lower. And out, lift. Okay, breathe in lower and out. Go and sit up for your other side. The same, you may want to do it on your forearm or on your hand. Breathe in here and out, lift. Make sure your forearm is pressing the ground so that your shoulder doesn't collapse. Keep pressing up even higher. Breathe in, lower. And out, lift. Belly button pulling in and very gently lift. Breathe in, lower. If you want, come up high. Out, lift. Breathe in, lower. Micro bend if you need to. And out. Breathe in, lower. And out, lift. Breathe in, lower. And last one, check your shoulder, lift. I always find gazing up towards my top hand even a bit more challenging. I need to fight a lot more for my balance. Breathe in, lower. Well, great job. I hope your side muscles are saying hello to you like they are saying hello to me right now. Okay. For our next exercise, I want you to go on a 4-point stand, tabletop, shoulders in line with elbows, in line with wrists. Okay, if your wrists are screaming at you pain, just make sure that you are not going over. So press the palm of your hands down. Great. Hips more or less right above the knee. We are going to breathe in here and breathe out. I want you to pull your belly button in and close your ribs. Now my back is locked. I'm not going to be sinking, okay? Once again, breathe in and out. Belly button. Great, I'm ready, I'm set. Keeping that level of engagement, we are going to breathe in. And as we breathe out, we are going to lift the left leg up. Can you see my foot is in flex? Great. So we are going to stay here. I know we tend to shift the weight massively onto the opposite side. Try to stay balanced. Use your core. Really engage. Arms really strong. Great. Keep your foot in flex. We are going to breathe in here. And out. We are going to gently and slowly send that heel as if we were pushing towards the ceiling. Remember not to let your back sink. Keep it there. Beautiful. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. That heel lifting belly button towards your spine. I find that looking in between my hands helps me keep the back straight as well. If I'm looking forward, I tend to sink. So look in between your hands. Breathe in and out. I'm shaking all over. Breathe in and out. Lift that heel a bit higher. Breathe in, lower. Great job. Give yourself a little bit of a side to side. Here, maybe a little circle. Great. So we're going to repeat on a less pretty side if that's your case. Breathe in and out. Lift your heel here. This is your neutral position for this exercise, okay? Make sure that your weight is evenly spread and that you are not pushing towards your supporting leg side. Breathe in here and out. Draw your navel in, your rib points closer together as you press your heel towards the ceiling. Breathe in and out. Press. Breathe in, lower. And out, belly button in. Push and send that heel slowly and controlled towards the ceiling. Breathe in, lower a little bit. And out, lift. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And last one, out. Breathe in, lower, great job. Tuck your toes in. Sit on your heels. Nice, do a few circles there. Wow, the back of your thighs are saying hello. I know. Okay, so now that we've said hello to them, we are going to start to work on stretching them a bit more. What we are going to do now is get your right leg in front of you and sort of stand here. Great. Now that we are all here, tag your toes in, your back toes in, and send your heel back. Great. So, sort of bring your leg a bit more forwards, your foot, your front leg, just crawl it. If you're comfortable, great. What we are going to do is breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to try to press our heel, our back heel, towards the mat as we lower and bring our knees slightly forward. So we are getting this extension, this stretch feeling across. To hold the balance, what we have to do is our inner thighs, although they are far apart, we want to squeeze them towards like an imaginary midline, okay? So I'm really, really strong there. Great. When you found your pose there, hold it. We are going to lift our arms here. We are going to breathe in. And as we breathe out, without moving our legs, we are going to lower. Breathe in, lift. As I lift, I sink my hips a bit further down. Lift and sink, breathe in. And out. Great. Push yourself. Give yourself a little shake. It's really hard. And crawl, jump, step in. We are going to get ready on the other side. Now, we did the other side with our toes tucked in and leg really straight, pushing towards the heel, pushing towards the mat. Now, if that gets really tiring, you can bring your hips slightly forwards and your toes less tucked, or even just on the front of your toes. Okay. Are we ready? Fabulous. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lower, find your stance again. Remember to bring your inner thigh squeezing towards that midline. Lower it. Beautiful. When you are ready, we are going to breathe in and out. Really, really engaging your core as well. I know the legs are tired. Breathe in, lift your body up, and press down at the same time. Getting that heel up towards the mat, the back heel. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, lift. Not long to go. And out. Breathe in, lift, out, push, and bring your legs together. Give them a good shake. You've earned it. It's really, really hard work on the legs today. Okay, come back down. Take a moment to compose your breath. Acknowledge and embrace the tiredness of the muscles. That is beautiful. Bring your right leg to the front and give it a good stretch. Doesn't it feel great? Oh, good. Starting in a similar position, don't worry, I'm not sending you to hold your legs again. Tuck your toes, your back toes in. This is to actually help you. So, really engage the back of your leg, and it's almost like you want it to shorten the distance between the back of your knee and your sit bone here. Great. Extend your front leg. Both legs squeezing towards the midline. Great. We're going to breathe in here, and as we breathe out, we are going to lower our body on our front leg. Great. You see, I'm not crunching here. I am really extending, and I managed to keep that extension by lifting my chin. Okay. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Great. Breathe in and out. If you're not finding this challenging enough, you can always do it with your arms locked behind you so that your muscle engagement is even greater, okay? You breathe out, lower in, hold your balance, and you breathe in, lifting. Great. So, breathe in and out. Okay, embrace this really intense stretch and hold it for 3 breath cycles here. Keep squeezing your inner thighs towards the midline. Great. Put both hands at one side, the inside of your leg, and bring the leg back. We're going to repeat the same on our other leg. So, extend your front leg, flex your foot, arms to the side, tips of your fingers there, on a block maybe. If you cannot reach all the way down, it's fine. Breathe in, and you breathe out as you come on your leg here. Breathe in, lift, and out. Remember, chin up so that you ensure that back long and straight. Breathe in, and out. And the same, if you want to challenge yourself even further, really get those outer hips engaged, interlace your fingers behind your back, breathe in, and out. Ready, long back, keep lowering, embrace the shakes, really try to keep that balance. Breathe in, lift. Okay, place your hands at either side and lower. Let's take 3 breath cycles here. Nice. Bring both hands to the inside of your legs and swing it back. This is a fabulous workout. Okay, don't leave me. Not long to go. Keep going. We are almost there and you're doing a fabulous job. Open your legs a little bit on a straddle position. And as we may have said in the past, if your knees are bent, the important thing is that your knees are straight. So find something to sit on so that it allows you to stretch your legs fully. Great. So, we are going to breathe in here. Open your chest nice and relax. Don't go too tense, just nice. And as you breathe out, we are going to lean towards the right leg. Breathe in, come back. And out. Now, if you want, breathe in, come back. If you want to add a bit more of a twist, the same arm as your leg comes in and across, and just extend the opposite. Breathe in, come up here, and out, cross, a nice stretch. Breathe in, come back to center, and out, stretch. Breathe in, come back to center, and out, stretch here. Nice. Okay. Hold here, and just do like a little circle. It feels so nice, one side and the other. Really taking notice and acknowledging what's happening in all of this area as they are extending and flexing. Nice. Okay. Hands to the side. Right leg in between your hands. We are going to breathe in. And as we breathe out, we are going to gently try to lift that leg off the floor. In, lower, and out. In, lower, out, lift. Now, if you're finding this really easy with a very straight back, you can bring your body closer to your leg. The closer you are to your leg, the more difficult it is to lift. And remember, it's the action. So if you are up here and your leg is not lifting, don't worry. Keep engaging as if, because that will give you the same results with the muscles. Breathe in here. And out, lift. Great. Moving on to the other side. Same applies. Breathe in. And out. If you feel like it, come closer. See if you can lift the leg. Breathe in and out. I think I got a millimeter off the ground. Breathe in and out. Great. One last. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and come back to center. Now we're going to take a few breaths going into our pancake position, okay? Now, your pancake, again, if you're sitting on a block, on a stool, or on a cushion, to ensure that your legs are extended, that is perfect. The most important thing in the pancake is that we're protecting our knees by really tightening our quads. Okay, if we've got relaxed knees, it gets really, really hard on here, and it will be painful and we might hurt ourselves. So really engage, you see? Not engage, engage. Not engage, engage. Okay? So we're going to breathe in here, and slowly with a very long, strong back, keeping our core engaged, we're just going to take a little walk with the hands. See, the back is really straight. If you're here and your back is straight, great. If you keep going down and your back starts arching, then go back. Yeah? Important thing is to lower with a very, very straight back. Okay? You may want to push those heels down, really keep that engagement going, otherwise you're going to start feeling it really tight on your knees. Take a few breaths here. Maybe you want to take a block and put your head and take a few breaths there. That's great. If not, just keep going. With every breath out, you try to bring it a bit lower to the ground. And keep 3 breath cycles at your max there. breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly lower. No, lower. Lift your body back up. Okay, take one breath here. And out. You may need to help your legs to go back to normal position. It was a great, great stretch. Now bring your knees here together. Great. One last stretch. And we'll be done. You are doing a fabulous job. So what we are going to do here is actually try to walk our knees out. Can you see the feet are following? Another one, to where you are comfortable. Okay, you don't need to be in a complete split position here. Lower onto your forearms, okay? And, take a moment to shift back and forth to check that you are comfortable. Great. We are going to breathe in here, just shifting back and forth, really using our glute muscles to push our hips down and really embracing the stretch that is happening here. These muscles wrapping around, really helping you open. Okay. We are going to extend the leg, tap to the side, and bring it back. Great. The other one. Extend and tap. Come back. Great. Keep going. Tap to the side and come back. Great. And one more. Tap to the side and come back. Just take 2 more breaths here. Shifting back and forth. Really noticing how your body, your lower body, your hips are stretching. Nice. Okay. Slowly bring your feet in. Use your hands to help yourself and push knees together. Even you are closing, it's hurting, it's nagging little pain. It is okay. That's what happens with this stretch. Pain is something I really like talking about because people avoid it, but depending on what sort of pain is actually good for you. Like doing your abs, it causes pain on your belly, but it reduces your back pain during the day. So pain is a whole different subject. Anyway, extend your legs here. Extend your arms. And take a few breaths here. As always, be kind to yourself and really celebrate the practice that you've done today. Great job. You can stay here for as long as you want. You deserve it. I am going to say bye, bye, bye. Bye.